In the early 2000s, a scandal unraveled that shook the very foundations of Washington, D.C., a tale of greed, corruption and betrayal that left Native American tribes defrauded and the American public questioning the integrity of their leaders. This is the story of Jack Abramoff and the Indian lobbying scandal, a cautionary tale of how power and avarice can lead to a spectacular downfall. Jack Abramoff was no ordinary lobbyist. With a career that began in the 1980s, he quickly became a dominant force in Washington's lobbying scene. Known for his aggressive tactics and deep connections within the Republican Party, Abramoff represented various clients from foreign governments to major corporations. But it was his involvement with Native American tribes seeking to establish or protect casino operations that would lead to his undoing. Between 2001 and 2004, Abramoff, along with his associate Michael Scanlon, orchestrated a scheme to defraud several Native American tribes out of millions of dollars. Posing as their advocate in Washington, Abramoff charged exorbitant fees for lobbying services, promising to protect their gaming interests. Behind the scenes, Abramoff and Scanlon inflated their fees and secretly split the profits, all while providing minimal actual services. The tribes, trusting Abramoff's reputation and promises, were unaware they were being exploited by the very individuals they had hired to protect their interests. The consequences for the tribes were devastating. Collectively, they were defrauded of an estimated $85 million, funds that were meant to support tribal communities and economic development. The betrayal not only led to significant financial losses, but also eroded trust in external partners, making tribes wary of future collaborations. The scandal came to light through a series of investigative reports and federal inquiries. In 2006, Abramoff pleaded guilty to charges including conspiracy, fraud, and tax evasion. He was sentenced to 6 years in federal prison. His associate Michael Scanlon also faced legal repercussions for his role in the scheme. The scandal's reach extended beyond Abramoff and Scanlon, implicating several members of Congress who had accepted bribes and favors in exchange for political support. This led to a broader examination of lobbying practices and the ethical boundaries between lobbyists and public officials. In the wake of the scandal, there was a public outcry for reform. Congress passed the Honest Leadership and Open Government Act in 2007, aiming to increase transparency in lobbying activities and reduce the potential for corruption. Despite these reforms, the legacy of the Abramoff scandal serves as a reminder of the vulnerabilities within the political system and the continuous need for vigilance against unethical practices. The Jack Abramoff Indian lobbying scandal stands as one of the most egregious examples of corruption in modern American politics. It highlights the destructive power of greed and the importance of integrity in public service. As we reflect on this dark chapter, let it serve as a reminder of the need for accountability and ethical conduct in all facets of governance. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the depths of political corruption. If you found this expose insightful, please subscribe to our channel and like this video. Stay tuned for more stories that uncover the truth behind America's most notorious scandals.